This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here at the North Carolina Botanical Garden in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, where a fabulous sculpture show is about to, it is happening. It's already happening. And I'm here with Emily Oglesby. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
And she's going to tell us a little bit about her role here at the Botanical Garden and also information about the show.
Yeah, so thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
I am the Communications and Exhibits Coordinator here at the Garden, and part of that involves coordinating our annual sculpture show and also our indoor exhibits in our DeBerry Gallery. This year is the 33rd annual Sculpture in the Garden.
Wow.
Yeah, it started in 1988. It was started by Ken Moore and Kathy Buck.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Moore was the assistant director of the garden at the time. Kathy was his wife, who's an artist, and together they were, they put their heads together and thought this would be an amazing place for outdoor sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened every year since then, except for one when this our Allen Education Center was under construction.
Right.
And this year's show features 60 installations by 38 local North Carolina artists.
Mm-hmm.
And, there are all kinds of media, and, I think the smallest one is like 8 inches tall.
Oh,
and
really?
The tallest one, is like 10 or 11 feet tall. And so there's really something for everybody.
And what are the dates for the show?
So it is up here in our display gardens through Sunday, December 5th. So
oh, good. So people have a long time.
Yeah, and it's free and open to the public, like our garden in general. There's a suggested $5 donation for those who feel able.
Mm-hmm.
And we like to encourage people to come back and see it a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just changes so much over the course of the seasons.
It does.
Already, the show opened a couple of weeks ago, and already there are different flowers, a little color appearing on the trees, the light is different. And, even coming in different weather, if it's raining or sunny,
Mm-hmm.
that changes things. There are different animals. Sometimes spiders will build a web around a sculpture, or you'll see a bird perching on one or something. So,
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what was I going to ask you? Oh, how do you guys select the artists that participate?
Well, increasingly we've been trying to get the call out to more and more local folks, as many, invite as many people as possible to participate.
Mm-hmm.
Artists submit an application form that involves photos of the pieces they would like to show, they would like to include, and a statement about them, and we review those, and according to how well they will fit in this site and how well they work with our mission, and we select them that way.
I know that you guys give awards every year. Have the awards already been selected for this year?
That's a great question. So we have 2 sets of awards. We have the juried awards that are chosen by one jurist, who is usually somebody in the local art community who is not otherwise associated with the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have People's Choice Awards.
Mm-hmm.
So the juried awards, this year's jurist was Catherine Wagner, who's the Associate Director of Arts Everywhere at UNC.
Mm-hmm.
And those were announced at our preview party on September 11th. So those winners are out there. Best in Show was number 4, Traveler by Michael Waller.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are 3 honorable mentions. And there are little signs. If you come see the show, there are little signs noting that, what award it won.
Mm-hmm.
But the People's Choice Award voting is open now, and it's open through Friday, November 12th. And that takes place in our breezeway. There's a little table It's a People's Choice Award, and there's a little ballot box. And people can actually come vote once per day, because we, again, want to encourage...
Ooh, stuff that ballot box.
we want to encourage people to come and see the show more than once. So, yeah, we hope everybody will come vote for their favorite.
And if people want to see what's here and just learn more about the Botanical Garden, where do they go for that?
Well, so in our main breezeway and also in our exhibit hall, we have a visitor map and guide, and people are welcome, and also more exhibits inside. But we like to encourage people to just come and take a kind of self-guided tour. We are a conservation garden, which means...
You've got a little friend behind you there.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Well, I was going to make kind of case in point, or making my point for me, that by being a garden we're focused on southeastern native plants, and so it's sort of a more naturalistic garden than people might expect, but part of that is that we're gardening with plants that support our whole ecosystem, including, the insects that then feed the birds and all other kinds of animals. So fall is a really great time to visit. It's actually kind of like a second spring.
It's the perfect time, really. Yeah.
The weather is amazing, and the leaves start to change, but also we have all these amazing fall wildflowers. This is blue mist flower, Conoclinium celestinum, and there are all kinds of other, like sunflowers and asters, and the grasses start to come out. So it's an amazing time to come to the garden and just go for a stroll.
And if they want to find stuff online, what's your URL, your website address?
It's ncbg.unc.edu.
And people can go there, and then that'll lead them to the information about the show, right?
Yes. On our website, if you click visit and then under visit exhibits, that's where there's information about this.
Okay, great. Well, it's been great talking to you. Thanks for all the
you.
wonderful information.